No one expected Caitriona Balfe to drop a bombshell that would send the entire Outlander fandom into absolute chaos. She was supposed to be doing a simple promotional interview, light, friendly, nothing remotely controversial. But midway through the conversation, when the host casually asked about her decade-long partnership with Sam Heughan, Caitriona paused with an expression the audience had never seen before. Her smile softened, her eyes lowered, and she whispered, "There's something I've never said about Sam." The studio fell silent instantly. The interviewer leaned forward, sensing the shift in atmosphere. Fans watching the livestream began flooding the comments with shock and anticipation. Everyone expected a funny story, a behind-the-scenes joke, maybe even a sweet anecdote about their friendship. But Caitriona's tone had changed. It was heavier, deeper, almost emotional. Something in her voice made it clear this wasn't a casual revelation. She explained that for years, she had kept certain things private out of respect for Sam and the intense pressure he carried. "People see the confident side of him," she said, "but they don't know what he's had to endure behind the scenes." The host blinked in surprise. Fans online immediately began speculating wildly. Was it about his personal life? His struggles? His relationship with fame? Whatever it was, Caitriona seemed determined to finally say it. She began by describing the early years of Outlander, the overwhelming fame, the sudden global attention, the emotional weight of playing characters who lived through love, loss, war, and trauma. "Sam carried more than anyone realized," she said softly. "And he never complained." She revealed that during those years, there were moments when Sam showed up to work completely drained but still gave performances that stunned the entire crew. Then Caitriona told a story no one had ever heard. During season 2, Sam was dealing with something personal, something heavy enough that she noticed his smile wasn't reaching his eyes. One morning, after a long night shoot, she found him alone on set, staring at the floor, trying to pull himself together. He said he was fine, she recalled. But he wasn't. The host's jaw dropped as fans began spamming the livestream chat. What happened? Caitriona didn't reveal the personal issue itself, she made that clear. But she did reveal what Sam did next. He wiped his face, steadied his breathing, and walked back onto set as if nothing was wrong. He carried the entire episode on his shoulders that day, she said. No one watching would ever know what he was going through. Her voice trembled slightly, making the confession feel even heavier. She went on to say that Sam always put others first, even when it cost him emotionally. He checked on cast members, lifted crew morale, and made everyone feel safe on set. "That's who he really is," Caitriona said. "He protects people, even when he's the one hurting." Fans were stunned. They had never heard her speak about Sam with such raw honesty. Then she revealed the part that truly shocked the fandom. At one point during filming, Sam considered stepping back, not from Outlander entirely, but from certain emotional scenes because he feared he wasn't strong enough. Caitriona had been the only one he confided in. "He told me he didn't know if he could keep giving that much of himself," she said. "I realized then how much pressure he was under." The host whispered, "Why didn't he ever talk about this?" Caitriona sighed, her eyes softening. Because Sam never wanted sympathy. He wanted the show to shine, not him. And he didn't want fans to worry. By this point, social media had exploded with emotional reactions. Many fans admitted they were crying. Others praised Caitriona for speaking so compassionately. But Caitriona wasn't finished. She leaned back, looked directly into the camera, and delivered the sentence that set the internet on fire. "I think fans deserve to know who Sam really is, not the version they imagine." The studio fell into stunned silence as millions of viewers tried to process what she had just said. Her tone wasn't dramatic, it was sincere, protective, and deeply personal. And that's what made it a bombshell. For years, Sam had been seen as the unshakable hero of Outlander. But Caitriona had just revealed a truth that changed everything. Behind the iconic character was a man carrying far more than anyone ever realized. And the world knew the full story was still ahead. When the interview resumed the next morning, the internet was still in chaos from Caitriona's cryptic statement. Fans demanded answers, tabloids published theories, and industry insiders scrambled to uncover the truth behind her emotional revelation. But only Caitríona herself could explain what she meant. Sitting in a new segment with the same host, she took a slow breath, looked directly into the camera, and said, "I didn't tell the whole story yesterday. Let me finish it." The world fell silent again. She explained that Sam wasn't just dealing with private struggles or emotional exhaustion. He had also carried a tremendous sense of responsibility for everyone on set. He felt like he had to hold everything together, she said. The cast, the crew, the tone of the show, he put all of that on his shoulders. According to Caitríona, Sam often hid his stress because he didn't want anyone else to feel it. He didn't want to be the reason someone else had a bad day. Then came the bombshell that flipped the fandom upside down. During one of their most emotionally intense seasons, Sam was quietly supporting a close family member going through a medical crisis. He kept filming, attending events, and doing press tours while carrying the weight of deep worry. He never told the public because he didn't want pity, Caitríona said. He wanted Outlander to be a place of escape, for fans and for himself. She recalled a specific night when Sam arrived on set after receiving difficult news from home. Most people wouldn't have been able to work, let alone deliver a performance. But Sam didn't tell anyone except her. He walked onto that set with red eyes, she said softly. And he still gave one of the best scenes of his entire career. Fans began posting emotional reactions online, saying they would never watch that episode the same way again. The host asked why she kept this secret for so long. Caitríona smiled sadly. Sam never wanted people to worry about him, she said. He wanted the story to shine, not his struggles. I respected that, for years. But I think fans deserve to understand the kind of heart he has. Her words weren't dramatic. They were filled with admiration, gratitude, and something deeper. Something earned over a decade of partnership. She went on to reveal that Sam had done something extraordinary during that difficult period. Despite everything he was going through, he still found time to check on the youngest, newest members of the crew. He bought meals for stressed production assistants, carried equipment on tough shooting days, and made jokes to lighten the mood when tension ran high. He gave so much, she said, even when he had nothing left to give. Then Caitríona dropped another emotional detail, the one that pushed many fans to tears. At one point, Sam privately confided in her that he felt like he was failing both his family and the show. He told me, "I can't be everywhere, but I'm trying." Caitríona said she grabbed his hand and told him something she had never shared publicly until now. "You don't have to carry everything alone. I'm here too." Fans erupted in emotional comments the moment the line aired. She explained that this was the moment their bond changed forever. Not romantically, but profoundly. "People think our chemistry comes from acting," she said. "But the truth is, it comes from how much we've supported each other in real life." The host was visibly moved, acknowledging that few co-stars share that kind of trust. Caitríona nodded, saying softly, "He's more than a colleague. He's family." The interviewer then asked the burning question, "Why reveal all of this now?" Caitríona took a deep, steady breath before answering. "Because Sam will never tell these stories himself," she said. "And people deserve to know the truth behind the man they admire. He's not perfect. He struggles. He gets overwhelmed. But he shows up anyway." Her voice thickened with emotion as she delivered her final revelation. One last tribute to the man she had worked beside for more than a decade. "Sam has spent years giving everything to everyone," she said. "The least I can do is tell the world how extraordinary he is." Fans watching from across the globe felt the sincerity of her words, the weight of 10 years of unspoken moments. In the closing seconds of the interview, Caitríona added one more line, the one that trended worldwide within minutes. "If people knew the real Sam earlier, they'd love him even more." And just like that, the bombshell wasn't scandal. It was truth. A truth that made millions fall in love with Sam Heughan all over again.